Join students, today we are going to revise lines and angles from R.S. Agrawal. We have to do some good and important questions from R.S. Agrawal. Chapter Lines and Angles, exercise 7a. Exercise 7a. Question number 5. Find the measure of an angle which is 36 degrees more than its complement. Find the measure of an angle which is 36 degrees more than its complement. Okay, we have to find an angle. That angle is 36 degrees more than its complement. So first of all, you have to suppose angle Bx. Let an angle Bx. The comparison given between angle and its complement, so you have to find out its complement. Then its complement equal to 90 minus x, and thereafter according to the conditions you have to balance. According to the given condition you have to balance the equation. The angle is 36 degrees more than its complement, and x is 36 degrees more than its complement, and 90 minus x. Okay, so x is 36 degrees more than. Then you have to add 36 in RHS. Then you get the equation. Okay, and then after simplify and find x. Transposing minus x, the x plus x 2x equal to 126. Reducing, we get x equal to 63. Therefore, the required angle is 63 degrees. Okay. So same pattern of questions given in exercise 7a. You have to do all the questions in the same manner. 7b. 7b. Question number 4. Figure is given, draw the figure. X, Y, O, P, Q. X, Y, Z. In figure, x is to y is to z equal to 5 is to 4 is to 6. If x or y is a straight line, find the values of x, y and z. Given x is to y is to z, that is equal to 5 is to 4 is to 6. And you have to find the values of x, y and z. Find x, y and z. Solution. It is given that x or y is a straight line. Then sum of all the angles on the same side of a line from a given point is 180 degree. Already we have done. Okay. Sum of all the angles on the same side of a line from a given point is 180 degree. So x plus y plus z equal to 180 degree, and x, y, z and in ratio, that is 5:4:6. So first of all, you have to break the ratio, and thereafter you have to proceed. So let x equal to 5a, y equal to 4a, and z equal to 6a. Since XOY is a straight line, therefore x plus y plus z equal to 180 degree implies that 5a plus 4a plus 6a equal to 180 degree. Calculate 15a equal to 180 degree implies that a equal to 12. Reducing, we get a equal to 12. So therefore, x equal to 5a, 5 into 12, 60 degree. Y equal to 4a, so 4 into 12, 48 degree. And z equal to 6a, 6 into 12, that is 72 degree. Okay, so simple but important. Okay, can everybody? One more important question that is given in the same exercise, that is 16. Prove that the bisectors of two adjacent supplementary angles include a right angle. Prove that the bisectors of two adjacent supplementary angles include a right angle. Adjacent supplementary angles and linear pair both are same, isn't it? We have done these questions, again I am doing. So first of all, you have to draw adjacent supplementary angle, means linear pair. Figure is now given, you have to draw the figure A, O, B, C. And bisector of adjacent supplementary angles AOC, BOC. Okay, these two are adjacent supplementary angles or linear pair, and bisector of these angles, you have to draw the bisectors. D, E, and these two angles are equal, these two angles are equal. Okay, given, let angle AOC and angle BOC be two adjacent supplementary angles. Okay, OD and OE bisect angle AOC and angle BOC respectively. Then what you have to prove? The bisectors of adjacent supplementary angles includes a right angle, means DOE. Angle DOE is 90 degree. Okay, angle 1, angle 2. The sum of angle 1, angle 2 is 90 degree, we have to prove. So very simple. Let's see the proof. Since it is adjacent supplementary angles, then AOC plus BOC equal to 180 degree. Okay, in place of AOC you can write 2 angle 1, in place of BOC you can write 2 angle 2. So 2 angle 1 plus 2 angle 2 equal to 180 degree. Take out 2 common and reduce, you get angle 1 plus angle 2 equal to 180 by 2, 190 degree. So angle 1 plus angle 2 means angle DOE equal to 90 degree. We have angle AOC plus angle BOC equal to 180 degree adjacent supplementary angles. Implies that in place of angle AOC, you have to write 2 angle 1 because OD bisector of angle AOC. OD bisector of angle AOC. Okay, then angle 1 is half of angle AOC, or angle AOC is double of angle 1. Similarly, BOC equal to 2 angle 2 equal to 180 degree. To take out 2 common, so angle 1 plus angle 2 equal to 180 degree. Reduce. So angle 1 plus angle 2 equal to 90 degree. Angle 1 plus angle 2 means angle DOE equal to 90 degree. Okay. Done, everybody? These are the good and important questions. Now come to next 7C, the good questions. Questions number 9. Figure is given. Okay, A, B, C, D, 55, 25, X. We have to find X. It is O. Okay, figure is given. In figure, AB parallel to CD, find X. Given. AB parallel to CD, find X. Okay. We have 2 parallel lines, but transversal is not given. For that, you have to draw a line through O parallel to AB or CD. So through O, you have to draw a line parallel to AB or CD. Suppose it is EF. Construction you have to do. Draw EOF parallel to AB parallel to CD. Okay. So now X is divided into 2 angles, angle 1 and angle 2. This whole angle X is divided into 2 parts, angle 1 and angle 2. You have to find angle 1, angle 2 one by one, and sum of angle 1, angle 2 is the value of X. So how to find out? Very simple. AB parallel to EF. These 2 lines are parallel. Then angle B, angle 1, these are the angles on the same side of transversal, and their sum is 180 degree, known as co-interior angle, consecutive interior angles, isn't it? In this way, you have to find angle B plus angle 1 equal to 180, angle B given, angle 1 you have to find out. Similarly, CD parallel to EF and OD is transversal, then angle B and angle 2, these are co-interior angles. In the same manner, you have to find angle 2 also. Thereafter, X equal to angle 1 plus angle 2. You get the values of angle 1, angle 2. Putting the values, you find the value of X. Solution. Since AB parallel to EF and BO is transversal, therefore angle B plus angle 1 equal to 180 degree co-interior angles, implies that 55 plus angle 1 equal to 180 degree So angle 1 equal to 180 minus 55. How much? 5 125. Okay. And CD parallel to EF and DO is transversal. So therefore angle P plus angle 2 equal to 180 in same manner, co-interior angles. Angle D is 25 plus angle 2 equal to 180, implies that angle 2 equal to how much? 60, 55, 155. 155 degree. Okay. Then x equal to angle 1 plus angle 2. Angle 1 is 125 plus angle 2 is 155. We get what? 280 degree finally. Okay, this much only. Now come to next. Question number 15. Okay, figure is given, you draw the figure. A, B, C, D, E. In figure, AB parallel to CD. Given. AB parallel to CD. Then prove that, required to prove angle BAE, this angle, minus angle ECD equal to angle AEC, ECD equal to AEC. This one. Okay. The angle BAE minus angle C equal to angle E we have to prove. Again we have two parallel lines, but transversal is not given. What we have to do? We have to produce BA. Okay, BA intersecting EC at F. The construction you have to do: produced BA to intersect EC at F. Now proof. We have AB parallel to CD. So BA produced means BA parallel to DC. Okay. Then angle 1 equal to angle C, both are corresponding angles. And thereafter in triangle AEF, angle BAE, that is the exterior angle. The exterior angle equal to sum of its interior opposite angles. So angle BAE equal to angle E plus angle 1. In place of angle 1 you have to write angle C. and thereafter you have to transpose angle C to get the same as required to prove. So since BF parallel to DC and EC is transversal, so therefore angle 1 equal to angle C corresponding angles. Now in triangle AEF, angle BAE equal to angle E plus angle 1, exterior angle, or using 1, or angle BAE equal to angle E plus, in place of angle 1 you have to write C, angle C, using first. Now transposing angle C to BAE minus angle C equal to angle E. Finally you have to write the full name of the angles. Angle C means angle ECD equal to angle AEC. Okay. Done everybody? Question number 18. Figure is given. Okay, figure is given. AB, CD, it is D, E, F, G. So let's see the question. In the given figure, AB parallel to CD and transversal T cuts them at E and F respectively. If EG and FG are the bisectors of angle BEF and angle EFD respectively, prove that angle EGF equal to 90 degree. Okay, so given AB parallel to CD. Okay, these two are the bisectors of angle BEF and BFE. It is given respectively. Right, comma EG and FG are the bisectors of angle BEF and angle EFB respectively, then prove that required to prove angle EGF equal to 90 degree, this angle. Okay, proof. Let's see, we have two parallel lines, transversal. Then what happened? Then angle BEF plus angle EFD are two co-interior angles, BEF and EFD. These are co-interior angles. Their sum is 180 degree. Means angle BEF plus angle EFD equal to 180 degree. Okay. Now angle 1, angle 2 you have to mark. Okay. EG is the bisector of angle BEF. Okay. Then angle BEF equal to double of angle 1. Similarly, angle EFD equal to double of angle 2. Okay. We have angle BEF plus angle EFD equal to 180 degree co-interior angles. In place of angle BEF, write 2 angle 1. In place of angle EFD, write 2 angle 2. You get 2 angle 1 plus 2 angle 2 equal to 180 degree. Thereafter, taking common and reducing, we get angle 1 plus angle 2 equal to 180 by 2 means 90 degree. Okay, so angle 1 plus angle 2 equal to 90 degree. Thereafter, in triangle GEF, angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle G equal to 180 degree. Angle 1 plus angle 2 you get 90. Using that value, we get 90 plus angle G equal to 180. Angle G equal to 90 minus or 180 minus 90, that is 90. So nothing else. You have to use only one angle property of parallel lines, that is co-interior angles. Right? Since AB parallel to CD and T is the transversal, therefore angle BEF plus angle EFD equal to 180 degree co-interior angles. Or in place of BEF, you have to write 2 angle 1 plus in place of EFD, write 2 angle 2 equal to 180 degree, or angle 1 plus angle 2 dividing by 2 you get 90 degree. Okay, thereafter in triangle GEF, angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle G equal to 180 degree. In case of angle 1 plus angle 2, you have to write 90 degree, implies that 90 degree plus angle G equal to 180 degree, implies that angle G equal to 90 degree. Means angle EGF equal to 90. Okay, prove. Okay, thereafter come to exercise 8 also. Important questions from exercise 8. Question number 22. Figure is given. A, B, C, M, N, 70, 20, perpendicular. Okay, given figure, AN perpendicular to BC and AN is a bisector of angle A. Find angle MAN. In figure, given AM perpendicular to BC and AN bisect angle BAC. Means what? Then we can say that angle 1 equal to angle 2 plus angle 3. That is angle 1 equal to angle 2 plus angle 3. AN bisector of angle BAC means angle 1 equal to angle 2 plus angle 3. Find angle MAN. MAN we have to find out. Okay. Solution. So AM is perpendicular to BC. We get two right triangles, ABM and CAM. Two right triangles you get. Okay. Taking one by one. You know that in a right triangle, one angle is 90, then sum of remaining two angles must be equal to 90. Okay, so taking triangle, right triangle ABM. So in right triangle ABM, using angle sum property, angle B plus angle AMB plus AM plus angle 3 equal to 180 degree. Angle B we know 70 plus 90 plus angle 3 equal to 180 degree, implies that angle 3 we get 20. Okay, similarly you have to consider right triangle CAM. Okay, 90, two angles we have, one is 90 and another one is 20. The angle you have to find out. In right triangle ACM, angle C plus angle AMC plus angle CAM equal to 180 degree. Implies that angle C is 20 degree plus 90 degree plus in place of angle CAM, that is angle 1 plus angle 2. In place of angle CAM, you have to write angle 1 plus angle 2 according to the figure. What we get finally? Angle 1 plus angle 2 equal to 70 degree. Okay. We required angle is angle 2. Angle 2 is angle MAN. Angle 2 you have to find out. So you have to express angle 1 in terms of angle 2 because angle 2 you have to find out. So angle 1 equal to 70 minus angle 2. 1, 2. Now we have one relation, angle 1 equal to angle 2 plus angle 3. So since AN bisects angle BAC, so therefore we can say that angle 1 is equal to angle 2 plus angle 3. Okay, also I have written it. So angle 1 is what? 70 degree minus angle 2, angle 3 is what? 20. Angle 2 plus 3, angle 3 is 20. So write using first and second. Now calculate angle 2 minus angle 2, transpose it. So 2 angle 2 equal to 70 minus 20, 50. So finally you get 2 angle 2 equal to 50. Then angle 2 equal to reducing 25. So finally angle 2 means angle MAN. MAN equal to 25. Okay, it is also very good questions. And everybody? Figure is given, draw the figure. A, B, C, D, E. Okay. In triangle ABC, it is given that angle A is to angle B is to angle C equal to 3 is to 2 is to 1, and CD perpendicular to AC. Find angle ECD. ECD you have to find out. This angle you have to find out. In triangle ABC we have angle A is to angle B is to angle C equal to 3 is to 2 is to 1, and we have CD perpendicular to AC. We have to find angle ECD. So first of all we have to find angle C of triangle ABC. The ratio is given, you have to break the ratio, and using angle sum property you have to find out. Solution: let angle A equal to 3x, angle B equal to 2x, and angle C equal to only x. Okay, thereafter in triangle ABC, angle A plus angle B plus angle C equal to 180 degree. So angle A means 3x plus 2x plus x equal to 180 degree. Finally 3, 4, 5, 6. 6x equal to 180 degree, reducing x equal to 30 degree. Okay, so then angle C, we get angle C equal to x, 30 degree, x equal to 30 degree. Okay, thereafter we have to find angle ECD. So BE is a line, and there are three angles on the same side of the line from a given point C. Then sum of all three angles equal to 180 degree. Okay, straight line property. Triangle C we get angle ACD is 90 degree given, and third angle we have to find out. Right, since BCE is a straight line, therefore angle C plus angle ACD plus angle ECD equal to 180 degree implies that angle C we get 30 plus 90, ACD 90 given, plus angle ECD equal to 180 degree implies that angle ECD equal to 60 degree. 90 plus 30, 120, 120. So 180 minus 120, 60. Okay. So these are some good questions of R.S. Agarwal, and so many questions also you have done. Okay. So you have to revise lines and angles, and also triangles given in R.S. Agarwal, that is a part of line and angles. Clear? Now, your homework. Revise lines and angles. Second, triangles. From R.S. Agarwal. Okay. Okay, that's all. Thank you and have a nice day.